everybody, and welcome back to another reaction video. And yes, I know, the Christmas hat is gone. The Christmas hat is gone. I'm sorry. Don't boo me. Don't boo me. Christmas is over. It's over. Stop booing. Stop booing. All right. Okay. Christmas is over. Boxing Day is over. I can't wear the hat anymore. I will look like a nutcase. Anyway. It is time to add a new person to this channel. You guys have been screaming at me since we literally, first time I ever heard NF, for the first ever time in my life was 10 days ago, right? First ever time I heard of this guy. And literally, since we discovered him, you guys like, you've been missing out on this guy this whole time? You are missing out on a lot, my friend. And I believe it's pronounced, I hope it's pronounced Joyner, but it might be pronounced Joyner, so I'm not sure, but I've been pronouncing it Joyner. Is that right? Is that correct? If I'm wrong, let me know down below, let me know how to pronounce it. This is the first time I only heard of this guy ever in my life in the comments to my NF reactions, and you guys said I gotta check out Hospin and I gotta check out Joyner, and I was like, all right, fine, I'll do it. Stop, I'll do it. and yeah, here we are. So I had to look for his recent things. I wasn't sure what song to check out, and I saw this Back in Blood remix, and I was like, this seems like a good one to introduce me to this guy. It seems like a good one to introduce. Remixes are always a nice one to introduce you to an artist because it shows off their talent when constructing and modifying another song. So I was very interested in this one. I figured, boom, let's jump on this bad boy. So, you know what that means as well? That means Hospin is probably going to make an appearance on this channel in the next week. Who knows? I don't know. I'm just the guy in front of the camera. I don't run this show. What are you talking about? Anyway, enough of my waffling bollocks. If you haven't already, hit that like button. Subscribe for more videos. Check out the NF journey. There's a video coming out tonight. Anyway, let's press play on Joyner Back in Blood. Man, I hope I'm pronouncing that right.
Look, I ain't been on my freestyle shit in a minute, but niggas don't put no respect. So tell all these rappers that I'm taking over just so you know what to expect. I wasn't gonna do it.
Alright, first impression, first thing I'm noticing. One, the guy has an awesome voice. That guy has a good voice, and you know how important that is when it comes to rap. You get these rappers who come into the rap game and their voice just does not suit the tracks they sit on, and you're like, man, this guy doesn't really sound like a rapper. This guy, I'm just going to call him Lucas because I don't know if I pronounced his first name wrong. I don't want to wind up you people if I'm pronouncing it wrong, so I'm going to call him Lucas. This guy, awesome rap voice. Second thing, that beat is insane. That beat is insane, man. That sounds like it would vibrate your car so much you could turn it into a blender. This is nuts.
Look, I ain't been on my freestyle shit in a minute, but niggas don't put no respect. So tell all these rappers that I'm taking over just so you know what to expect. I wasn't gonna do it at first, but fuck it, I must keep my foot on their neck. If I give you a warning, you better believe me, you know I stay good on my threads. Nigga, I spent my whole life in the studio, shit kinda felt like I'm doing a stretch. I wish I could spend more time with my son, but I know that I'm doing my best.
So the dude's a dad, dude's a father. Instant respect. Like he said, spending his time in the studio, putting the work in. Wish he could spend more time with his son. I totally understand that. I do. I'm putting the work in on this channel, and yeah. And the whole reason we do this, the whole reason you guys, we work hard for our kids, and we struggle and we do those things. The whole reason we do that and we limit our time is simply because if we do that, they never have to do it with their kids. If we work hard and we push through and we struggle and we get a little bit depressed here and there, then they never have to do it with their kids. They never have to do it. Ever. The other thing is he kind of looks like Drake in that picture. Am I the only one seeing that? He looks a bit like Drake. Oh, his eyes are changing. Didn't even notice that.
I feel like I'm doing a stretch. I wish I could spend more time with my son, but I know that I'm doing my best. And I know that it's worth it, but he look at me and say, Daddy, look, you were the best. And I'm finding new ways to deal with my anger, cause I never do good with stress. Niggas hate when I brag, I know. When I talk about cash, I know. When I talk about cars, I know. All the bitches I have, I know. They say, Jay, I miss when you was broke. Way before all the fame and glory. Money changed you and made you corny. The material thing just bore me. You're no different than all of these industry niggas. I thought you were special and awesome.
This guy, man, this beat is literally making this track insane. This beat is so good with that piano, with the constant movement. You can't help but move to the beat. It's so bassy and thundery that it just gets inside you. It is a fantastically produced beat. And I'm just loving the guy's voice at the moment. I really am. And also the other thing is, he sounds like very old school. And I already have tremendous amounts of respect for him simply because of the stuff he is rapping about, which is how he's feeling, his emotions, how he's upset, how he's a bit depressed, how he's struggling with his anger, things like this that he's already rapping about. You don't hear. You just hear people talking about money and flexing, and even he's saying, I know you hate it when I'm talking about how much money I'm making. I'm loving what I'm hearing with this guy so far. I'm loving the lyrics, loving the choice. It's giving him a lot more heart and emotion. It's bringing in that connection. I'm loving the beat. I'm loving his sound. This might be a going on straight on the playlist.
The material thing just bore me. You're no different than all of these industry niggas. I thought you were special and awesome. Now you selling your soul and just hopping on records with anyone, nigga, you lost it. I miss when you made music that I could relate to, cause all of your new shit ain't thoughtful. When you gon' make some new music with Marshall?
So true!
When you gon' pull some new shit out the arsenal?
Like he said, I'm gonna make some new music, cause all this new music is not thoughtful. Music with Marshall? Marshall? Who's this guy featured with?
Cause all of your new shit ain't thoughtful. When you gon' make some new music with Marshall? When you gon' pull some new shit out the arsenal? I'm back on my remix shit, don't sue me. Nigga, I'm too unruly. I might slide in a hole like Tuesday. Bitch, I'm too damn groovy. Niggas try cancel me like Boozy. All y'all hoes is goofy. But you ain't know my life's a movie. I so cracked a pookie. Look, she in love with the cocaine, I'm in love with the dope game. Try to cook crack with an oven and propane. Try to make $1.
What the? Where did that come from? Where did that come from? Rewind him. I'll go hear that again.
Like Boozy. All y'all hoes is goofy. But you ain't know my life's a movie. I so cracked a pookie. Look, she in love with the cocaine, I'm in love with the dope game. Try to cook crack with an oven and propane. Try to make $1 back when I ain't had no name. But niggas told me that I had to stay in my own lane. I jumped in the water and started making my own wave. I'm watching the pool splash. They told me don't move fast. And every nigga doing better than me, I blew past. And niggas look at me like, how the fuck did he do that?
Where did that come from? 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 The guy was literally doing this like slow bouncy movie beat, showing off his voice, showing off his talent, telling us a little bit about himself, and he comes out with that. I love it when they do that to me. I love it when they do that. Oh man, I'm liking this. This guy's making a good first impression. Oh man, I'm always blown away by the recommendations you guys give me, because I'd never heard these people before. They fly under my radar, and how have I never heard of these people till now? What's going on?
To the pool splash, they told me don't move fast, and every nigga doing better than me, I blew past. And niggas look at me like, how the fuck did he do that? I got one crib,
there's that beat again.
The other one is big enough to probably put my other motherfucking crib in it. With one crib, I made a clubhouse and stuffed all my stepkids in it. And then I built me a trap house and let all the fiends take a hit in it. And I might buy a church too, just in case I wanna sin in it. Put a hot tub in the front row, let all my hoes come swim in it. Yeah, I made so much bread, I bought a crib and took a shit in it. You talk about it, I'm living it. You brag about it, I been did it. Now I got your bitch in.
That rap over is very modern. Very modern. When you have someone rapping, and his voice is a little bit modern as well. When you have someone rapping, it's that modern rap sort of sound, and then you record the rap over. So you go back in the booth and you record the rap over. It's like, hey, yeah, and you like repeat things like that, and it goes over the top of the song. That's very modern. But this guy somehow is managing to sound old school and modern at the same time. When the track first opened, he sounded extremely old school, and then his voice keeps changing. He can change his voice. I need to hear more from him, definitely, because his voice sounds modern now. You know, he sounds pretty modern. But then in the beginning, it sounded old school. It's a bit all over the place.
Shit in it. You talk about it, I'm living
in a good way.
You brag about it, I been did it. And I got your bitch in the whip, riding shotgun with the ceiling down. You let her down, I fill her up just cause a bitch feeling down. I don't know if her ass real, but I do know that it's really round. I think that I'm tall enough for her to give me head without kneeling down. Fake.
Oh man. That's an interesting flex right there.
Niggas only really lie just because of probably how real it sounds. Please shut the fuck up anytime I bring somebody real around. You versus me, nigga, that's like a whale pushing a sail around. Tell me how many dead rappers do you think it takes to fill the ground? And bitch, I'm in pimp mode. I only know what the pimps know. The man in the mirror is schizo. I pay a stripper in crypto. I do not care if you lit though. I hit my plug from the flip phone. I'm selling pebbles to Flintstone. Scam nightly, selling whatever the strand might be. Yeah, get like me. All of my packages sell tightly. Yeah.
I'm really impressed. I'm really impressed with this guy. Just a random British guy who's never heard of this guy before, and I keep getting recommended these artists, and they keep blowing my mind, and I'm really impressed with what I'm hearing. The one thing I'm loving about him so much is so many rappers these days, especially modern rappers, are completely reluctant or scared to talk about how they're feeling, to talk about their emotions, talk about how they're struggling in the game or how they're struggling with their family, how they're coping with these sort of things. And the thing is, when a rapper does that, it instantly makes them relatable to their audience, to their listeners. And that's what he's done straight away. By doing that, I instantly feel a connection. I instantly feel a connection to his music because he's just a human like me. And I love it when artists do that because it just makes their music so much more special. And this guy is doing it and doing it well.
Selling whatever the strand might be. Yeah, get like me. All of my packages sell tightly. Yeah, I had had a record deal, then I drop a label, nigga, come take a chance like me. You niggas cannot advance like me, you'll give Atlantic back the advance like me.
He's independent? He had a record deal, but he dropped the label. He's independent. He's independent? This guy is going to the moon in my books, man. This guy's going to the moon in my books. Any rapper that's independent, extra man, I love for them. I know how they struggle.
I got the other hand icy. My diamonds moving like Chris Brown. You know I love when it dance hyphy. Ayy, only nigga that told his girlfriends about my other girlfriends in front of my side little bitch and wifey. Give a fuck about security in the club, we gon' ride. Give a fuck if it's a quarantine and now we still outside. The last nigga try to play me talking crazy, then he died. Like them cheap ass old school church shoes, catch you slipping, we gon' slide. Ooh.
I've just realized, it just clicked, I'm an idiot. The reason it sounded modern is because obviously this is a cover. This is a cover of Lil Durk, right? Lil Durk did this or something? I might be wrong there, and if you guys are flipping out behind the camera, behind your screens, I apologize. But yeah, that's why he sounds old school and modern at the same time. I want to hear something old school from this guy. Has he got any old school remixes? I want to hear something old school, because I feel like he would kill that with this voice.
I like them cheap ass old school church shoes, catch you slipping, we gon' slide. Ooh, catch you slipping, we gon' slide. Put that rubber on that grip, then we gon' catch your ass outside. Send them Goonies on that mission, nigga tripping, you go hide. When you get hit with that blicky, you gon' wish that you done died.
That's it, we got the wind down now, yeah? Yeah, we're in the wind down. Alright. Right. Well. First impression of this dude. First impression of Joyner. Why is it playing? It's playing some weird ad behind. That's why I'm looking over here. It's playing some weird ad about an airport. Back in Blood remix. Joyner Lucas. Man, am I pronouncing that wrong? You guys are flipping out at me. Joyner. That's how I'd pronounce that name. Is it Joyner? Joyner, but how I would pronounce it Joyner. What do I think? I think I'm putting that on the playlist. Look at my hair, man. I look crazy. I'm sorry. I should have sorted it out before I came on camera. I apologize. I know I look like a nutcase. This guy, man. Another artist that for the last however many years, because you guys don't know how old I am, but I told you can find out. It's not, I don't hide it. But however many years I've been on this planet, I've never known this dude existed until now. And yeah, I hadn't heard his name until I checked out NF, and you guys were like, yo, some of the realest rappers in the game, some of the most talented rappers in the game today, that people aren't hearing about, that they need to be hearing about, because people only hear the mainstream names. You know, people only hear the modern rappers. People only hear the Gucci Gang and the rappers that feature with Kanye West. People only hear those guys, but they don't hear the real rappers, the real music, the real talent that just skates through and goes under so many people's radars who would love their music just like me. And those people, those artists, you guys said, NF is one of them. But so is Hospin, and so is Joyner, and I need to change it. I need to make sure I listen to those. And we all know Tech 9 is. That guy is an absolute legend. But we have now changed that. This guy right here, at the beginning of this video, 13 minutes ago, the other guy, he did not know who Joyner was. I know who he is now. And I love his voice. I love his style. I love his emotion. I love the way he personalizes the music, personalizes the style, personalizes the lyrics. I love the sound. I love the openness. And I know I'm going to love him. I want to hear more. I want to hear an old school beat by this guy, 100%. I want to hear this dude on an old school beat. Let me know what that is. Let me know. I'm going to look in the comments. I want to see the most liked one, the most liked comment down below of this guy, his old school beat. I think he's done a song with NF. Can I react to that one? Is it on the journey? Because you guys know I'm currently going through the journey now. If it isn't, maybe I'll check out that one next. Let me know if that one. I'll look at the most liked comment down below. So if you've got one, if you've got a recommendation, chuck it down below in the comments. And I'll look at the most liked one and I'll pick that one. That's one I will do next. Because, yeah. Also, another thing, the Hospin song I should check out as well. Which song? How should I be introduced to that guy? Let me know down below as well. The most liked one on that as well, I'll check out as well. Well, first impressions, and I'm curious. This guy has definitely opened the door inside my brain. This challenge? What challenge? This song was good. This song was really good. Remix that he made his own 100%. Wouldn't even think it was a remix. This was good. This was good, man. This was good. I'm looking forward to some more from this. It's about time we added him on this channel. You guys have told me he's one of the most insane rappers in the game, and I want to see that skill. Anyway, I've talked for long enough. You guys are set for enough of my waffle. It's about time I ended this video. So, if you haven't already, hit that like button. Subscribe for more videos. And as always, you We'll see this crazy random nutcase of a British guy in the next video.